Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 113 of the Building a Law Firm podcast. I'm your host, Christopher Small, and this is the internet's most passionate show about building law firms. What is up, you guys and gals? Hopefully you're having a great week, great month, great year, a great everything. I just got back from the dentist this morning, so hopefully my teeth are looking good. Please report that I have no cavities. My dental hygienist or technician or whatever they're called said I'm a rock star tooth brusher. So I've got that going for me, in case things don't work out with this whole law firm owner thing. Could always teach people how to brush their teeth right, I guess. But, that's not really why we're here. We're going to talk about building a law firm. We're going to talk about fun stuff. And I thought I'd sort of I've spent, the last few episodes probably talking more about sort of mindset stuff, talking more about becoming the best you and using that to make gains and have success with your firm. And I still maintain and would argue to anyone that is sort of the most important aspect of your, most important fixing your mindset, having a good mindset is going to be the thing that either gives you success or doesn't. Okay, you're going to face roadblocks, you're going to face challenges, and the only way you're going to get over those is to have the right mindset, to have the right approach. And if you don't have that, it's not going to work. But with that being said, I know how you guys like tactics. I know how you guys like strategy. So today we're going to talk a little bit of tactics. We're going to talk a little bit of strategy. I'm going to bring it way back to what I would do if I was starting my law firm over again today. As time has gone by and as I've been able to reflect back and see really what the most important things are to do first, this answer has sort of evolved over time. So I wanted to run by it with you. Plus, I'm making some new content for the Lifestyle Law Firm Accelerator, which if you're interested in learning about that program, or if you're interested in learning about how I've been able to create a law firm that really suits my lifestyle, where I work between 25 and 30 hours a week, make good money, obviously have the time that I need to play golf, to hang with my kids, to hang with the wifey, to do the things that I want, and sort of create my sort of ideal dream business. But again, by the way, it's not to say that I don't have farther that I want to go. I definitely do. Have more growth, have bigger goals. But where I'm at right now is decent. And I wanted to share sort of the three biggest things I think that contributed to that success. And so I put together a training that I'm doing. And it is, if you want to check that out, you can go to buildingalawfirm.com/lifestyle. Okay? But the reason that whole thing came about just now was I'm creating the Lifestyle Law Firm Accelerator, a new program that I have that sort of runs through these same things. So I've taken a fresh look at what I would do and how I would make the biggest jumps possible, how I would advance the fastest, and also how I would be able to create what I have now as quickly as possible. And this is where today's sort of material comes in, because this is literally what I would do first. I think it's the foundation, the backbone of a strong law firm, of a strong business, and it gives you the leverage that you need to market, to network, to advertise, to see clients, to hang out with your kids, to hang out with your friends, to play golf. Basically to do everything that you want. This will do that, all right? And it's not just one thing, it's a combination of a couple of different things that all work in harmony to really just create an immediate and automatic system that helps you get new clients, helps you sign up new clients, helps you get rid of a lot of the headaches that come with running your own business, basically. So let's just dive right into it. The first thing that I would do, if of these four things or three things, is I would get an online calendar that allows people to just book onto your calendar without having to have a phone call, without having to have a conversation with you, without having to email you, without anything. Okay. Now we're doing this for a couple of reasons. A, it's super simple. You have the ability. B, you have the ability to sort of craft your message within the calendar request, get the information that you want. It's seamless. It's easy, and most people are familiar enough with technology to be able to do this. I run an estate planning practice, so my clients tend to skew a little older. I've never had anybody have any problem with scheduling an appointment with me on this software. Now, I use Acuity Scheduling is my favorite one. If you want to throw me a bone and go sign up for it and check it out, you can go to buildingalawfirm.com/Acuity. I think I get like $5 or something, literally. So you don't have to use that, but you can go get it anyway. But it's this program where basically you can create as many different sort of meetings as you want, and then you sync that Acuity calendar with your own personal calendar. I use Google, but it syncs with iCloud, it syncs with Microsoft Exchange or whatever, with the Microsoft Office 365 or whatever the tool is. It syncs with all of them. So when somebody pulls up that calendar on Acuity, they can see what times you have available and then just pick a time for what they need to do. And then it just, once they sign up, it sends you a little email that says appointment scheduled, and it feels amazing. And it works really well. They can reschedule or cancel from that tool. They'll get reminder emails from Acuity automatically, so it reduces your no-shows. It's just a fantastic tool. So I would definitely recommend that you use that or something like that. I used Calendly in the past. It also worked well. I just switched from it because of some Facebook pixel things that I was interested in. But I digress. So step one. Oh, and the other thing with Acuity is, so I don't just have it for like estate planning potential clients. I have it for my regular clients. I have meeting opportunities that they can go to and schedule meetings if they're a client. That also reduces sort of the back and forth communication that's required. I have a lunch meeting that when I'm networking, I can send people a link for lunch. I have a coffee meeting that I can do the same. And when it comes to any of these specific meeting requests, you can either have your calendar wide open for those requests, or you can limit it to certain times, certain days. A lot of flexibility. It's really cool. So I would do that first. It's going to save you a bunch of time. You can also, by the way, insert these calendars into your website, and so your contact page can have your Acuity scheduling calendar thing on it. Okay, if you want to see mine, you can go to cmslawfirm.com/schedule a session. Definitely will get you there. I think you can go to the contact page, will send you to schedule a session. Okay, so cmslawfirm.com/schedule a session will get you there. You can see what Acuity scheduling looks like in my website. So that's number one. Number two, the second thing that I would do in conjunction with this is I would sign up for an email autoresponder program. You're going to do this for two reasons. A, it's going to help you sign up more clients. B, it's going to help you keep in touch with your clients that you have in your system. I use ActiveCampaign. Once again, I do have an affiliate link for that, I think. You can go to buildingalawfirm.com/ActiveCampaign, all one word, and I think it will get you there. But I like ActiveCampaign because it's really easy to use, it's really intuitive, it's cheap. Acuity scheduling is cheap too, it's $10 a month. I think ActiveCampaign, I have enough now where I think I'm at like $19 a month, but I think you can start at like $10 a month or $11 a month. And it's awesome. So what happens is when somebody comes into my world, I put them into ActiveCampaign. If they are a potential client, after we have the meeting, I put them on a certain drip that says like, hey, have you made a decision yet? And it just happens all automatically. Okay. Again, this is about leveraging your time. It's about thinking about the activities that you're going to be doing over and over and over again, and then creating systems and processes to do those things that can be done, and then putting them into action. Okay, so ActiveCampaign does follow up for potential clients. It also does follow up for my regular clients. So when someone signs up for an estate plan, for example, they get put on when I send them the questionnaire, they get put on a program that every week sends them an email and it says, hey, just checking in. I haven't received your questionnaire yet. Are you going to send it in? Once they send it in, it's a simple sort of like 2 minutes, and they get put into the next automation in the system, and on and on and on. So I would highly encourage you to begin to leverage an email autoresponder program now. Like I said, I've used MailChimp in the past. I've used Aweber in the past. I'm using ActiveCampaign now and have been using them for about a year. Their stuff just works. It's intuitive. It's easy. It's pretty, and I really like it. The other thing that I was going to say about ActiveCampaign that it lets you do is it also allows you to send a weekly email newsletter to your people. Right? You just do a campaign, a one-off email, and you can tell people what's going on. I have the estate planning edge that I send out, and then I have, you guys have probably also seen this if you have sort of signed up for any of my stuff, I have the law firm owner's edge that I send out that everybody gets. So it's a prime example of how that works. I would totally use that. Now, step 3 is you're going to want to connect Acuity Scheduling and ActiveCampaign. I use a program called Zapier, Zapier. It's free. You get 5 zaps for free, and it's a super intuitive and simple. You go to Zapier.com, you tell them you want to hook 2 things up, you pick Acuity Scheduling, you put your login information there, you pick the program that you want, and then basically what happens for me is anytime anyone signs up for a potential client appointment, their information is automatically sent and inputted into ActiveCampaign. So it's, again, just saves me a step, makes it super easy. All right, that's 3. The 4th one, and this is the most important one, this is the one that you guys are not going to do, is hire a virtual assistant to answer the phone. Okay, I pay mine like $150 a month, I think, is what I pay on average. It's like $130, and I go over a little bit sometimes. They answer the phones for me. They make my office run smoothly. My phone never rings. Right? We're in my office right now, it never rings. You can watch all these videos ever, never rings. The reason is the phone just automatically goes to them. They pick it up because I've already got Acuity Scheduling set up. They don't even have to memorize a bunch of scripts. When somebody says, hey, I want to sign up for, or I need to talk to somebody about estate planning, they find the estate planning calendar and they book them in. And one of the things I forgot to mention about Acuity Scheduling that's super cool is that you can input a bunch of questions and the things that you want inside of the scheduling tool. So let's say they pick like Monday at 9:30 is when they want to meet. They click like OK. Next thing pops up is like, can you answer some questions for me, right? Are you married? Do you have kids? Are you rich? Do you have a current estate plan? These kinds of things that I would like to know coming into the meeting. And you don't have to have your virtual assistant memorize all these questions because they're already in there. So basically my virtual assistant, when they answer, all they have to say is, thank you for calling CMS Law Firm. This is Chris. How can I help you? And it all goes from there. The other cool thing is these guys are gatekeepers for me. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I use conversational reception for my receptionists. Okay. They are super good. They work well. I can also tell you that Smith.ai is a company that I've been looking at a lot too. They're super good. Their system is set up a little bit differently. I've considered switching to them, but because it's a shiny object kind of a thing. I think both of them though are very, very good. So I don't get plugs, by the way, for either one of those right now. Smith.ai has reached out to me to do some advertising, so you may hear more from them soon. And that's what got me actually looking into them. But conversational reception is who I use right now, and I feel comfortable sort of referring or mentioning, pushing either one of those to you. But again, right now, I have no links to send you. So if you're listening to this and you go there, it's gonna be fine. I won't make any money, but it's okay, because knowledge is power. And I feel great giving you this information. Hopefully just one of you, by the way, if one of you follows what I've outlined in this episode, if you email me and just tell me that you did it, I will love you. Because so many of you are going to listen to this, you're not going to do anything, and you're going to miss out on a golden opportunity. Okay? So anyway, the 4th thing is the virtual receptionist. They're super cheap. They only work when somebody calls, and they will make your life so easy, so simple, so smooth, and they will save you hours and hours and hours a day. Now, some of you may be thinking to yourself, oh, what about, what if I'm like in criminal defense and I need to talk to people right away? That's fine. You can tell the virtual receptionist when it's a potential client, they shoot them through right away. The one thing caveat I'll tell you right there is, because I've seen this happen a bunch of times, and you know who you are if I'm talking to you. If you're a criminal defense attorney and you are having potential clients put through to you to talk to you, and then your next step is to set another meeting with them, you're an idiot. Okay? If you talk to a potential client, that is your opportunity to sign them up. Do it over the phone. Get their credit card, get going. Okay? Trust me on this. It will work. You'll sign up a ton more people. You'll make a ton more money. There's somebody inside law firm, the Lifestyle Law Firm Accelerator right now, that is crushing because he implemented this system. Criminal defense attorney. All right? That's it. It's so simple, yet so hard to implement for many of you. You won't be able to pull the trigger. You're going to find 100 reasons it's not going to work, 100 excuses why you shouldn't do it. You can put it off, and then you're going to look up in 6 months, and you're going to wonder, why are you so busy? Why are you answering the phone all the time? Why do you go all day and you look back and you can't figure out what you've even done the whole day? This stuff is why. All right? So that's it. So I got for today. Remember, if you're interested in checking out my webinar, go to buildingalawfirm.com/lifestyle. I would love to see you there. Right now, I'm doing them live all the time. So as of at least the recording of this video, they're going to be live. Sometime in the future, they may be recorded. Practicing so I can just hone my message for you guys and really give you guys a tremendous amount of value. So every time I do the webinar, new questions get asked, new sort of, I try new ways to kind of deliver the material and just see what works best. And so pretty soon I'm going to have something that's killer for you. It's killer now, but it'll be live every time. I'll be there in person to talk to you, and it'll be super fun. All right, so that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and talk to you tomorrow.